This happened about a year ago, when I was 24. I had just moved back into my parents' house after finishing university. I was in that awkward in-between stage of life, no career yet, just working a warehouse night shift to get by and save some money. The house we lived in was small, but quiet, tucked in a suburban neighborhood where nothing ever really happened. My room was upstairs at the back of the house, and from my window, you could see the entire backyard, a small patio, some overgrown grass, and a rusted clothesline we never used. That night, like usual, I got home just after midnight. My parents were already asleep, and the house was dead silent. I grabbed a quick shower, scrolled my phone for 15 minutes, then crashed into bed. It was just after 1 a.m. I don't usually sleep heavy, but something pulled me out of sleep at exactly 3:03 a.m. I remember the time because I reached for my phone the second I sat up. The room was pitch black. At first, I didn't understand why I woke up. No sounds, no lights. But then I felt it. That gut feeling that something wasn't right. You know that instinct. The one you can't explain, but it feels like someone's watching you. I tried to ignore it, until I heard it. A soft, deliberate tap, tap, tap. I froze. It wasn't loud. It was just precise, coming from the window across the room. I stared into the dark for what felt like a full minute. Then it happened again. Tap, tap, tap. Slower this time. More drawn out. Not wind, not a tree. It felt intentional. I finally got up and crept toward the window. The blinds were halfway down, just enough to leave a gap at the bottom. I leaned in and peeked through. At first, I saw nothing. Just darkness. But then my eyes adjusted, and I saw him. A man. Standing in the far corner of the backyard. Not moving, just watching the house. He was wearing a dark hoodie, hood up, hands at his sides. His face, totally hidden in shadow. He didn't move, didn't even sway. I stared at him for maybe 30 seconds, frozen. Then, he took a step forward, then another. I ducked down and backed away from the window, heart racing. I grabbed my phone and texted my dad. Someone's in the backyard, outside my window, not joking. A few seconds later, I heard his door open, then footsteps. Then the porch light clicked on. I stayed back, hidden, too scared to look again. My dad walked out with a flashlight, scanning the yard. I watched him from the side of the window. But the guy was gone. He checked everything. The shed, the side gate, the fences. Locked. Empty. He came back inside and called up the stairs. Nobody's out there. I didn't respond. I just lay in bed, wide awake till morning. When the sun came up, I checked the window again. That's when I noticed them. 3 faint fingerprints. Right in the center of the glass. Low. Like someone had crouched. They were perfectly spaced. Slightly smeared. Still fresh. I wiped them away. Never told anyone else. I've got a motion sensor light in the backyard now. It's never gone off since. But I think about that man. How quiet he was. How he stood there, just watching. And how he knew exactly which window was mine.